not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings, my twisted nation. My goblin nation! I am your twisted goblin, and I'm here for no review. No. I was like, maybe I want to do a review. Maybe I don't want to do a review. But I'm like, you know what I want to do? Talking about Star Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic. The remake. We had this remake going on, and it's like, alright, it's been in development a few years. It should be kind of thing. It's like very much in development. It's a remake, so it gets from ground up. It should be like very easy how to do it. Maybe some levels with it, some kind of thing. But the same as we always had. Maybe some gameplay a little bit updated for this version, kind of thing. It's like we have so much Star Wars kind of thing. We could do it. It should not be that hard to able to do it, to know what way to go, what kind of thing, what to do, your character creation, your kind of thing. It should not be that hard to do, but somehow it got delayed. But not just delayed, kind of thing. It is what was it again? Delayed, eventually, wait, let me get indefinitely. Yeah, it gets delayed indefinitely. That means we don't know what's gonna come out. They say 2025 kind of thing, but when you heard definitely delayed indefinitely, it means it could be also never, ever. You maybe never gonna see this ever again. Some people are positives, like, it's gonna come out. I rather have this good box with everything in it and be glad kind of thing. I can see that. On the other hand, some are like, delayed indefinitely. That means it's never gonna come out. Where kind of thing. I mean, there has been a Star Wars 1313, that kind of thing that got thrown away. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 3 got thrown away. There is been this Han Solo-ish esque kind of game that's also kind of what it was also thrown away. There has been a few Star Wars projects that's been thrown away. There's also the Star Wars project where you can have your story, and also like very big story. And I feel like, yeah, that needs a lot of time. That needs at least 7 years of time, like kind of thing. But we had a teaser for that a few year ago or something, and I was like, okay, so it is in the works, and it seems like but then it got delayed, and then I'm like, why? It seemed like you were starting something good very much, and now it gets delayed. Like Star Wars projects, there are not lots of them. There are not much Star Wars projects in a kind of thing. They say there are lots in the work, but then you get stuff like this kind of thing. Another one that get pushed away till it's never gonna come out. That's like, you get scared of those things, and that's what internet's also scared about. That it's like, yes, some are like, it's delayed. Some are so sure, it's like, okay, it's done. It's never gonna come out. Some are already giving up the hope that that it is gonna come out. Others are still a little bit hopeful, and like 2025. I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm like, yeah, there is a high possibility it's never gonna come out, but there is still a possibility it's gonna come out. It's not totally off the table, it's just a little bit off the table. And I hate that there are so many fucking Star Wars games that are not like, we got Lego Star Wars, but that doesn't count. We have Fallen Order, that Survivor, that's normally gonna come out, so far as we know. But if anything of trailers can find totals anything, is you cannot believe it till you have it in your hand, till you have it here at your side, at your kind of able to physically touch it. That you can say, I got it forever. If you have it on the internet, like I have lots of games on Steam, because mostly my computer doesn't have CD-ROMs, and CD-ROMs don't get created for PCs anymore, so far as I know, kind of thing. So you got that kind of going on, so that can still get away. That's also some scary things that they can just throw that away if they feel like nobody's playing it anymore. They can do that. They shouldn't, most likely don't, but you never know what the future can hold. Just like you don't know if Star Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic will come. I played the first one, the original one. I played it, but I got stuck in the beginning already. I was like, how do I get stuck here? What the hell? how did I get stuck? I wanted to play it twice, kind of thing. I didn't play it and all. But and also Star Wars Battlefront 3 was something we're gonna get. The original one, the reboot version was gonna get, but now I'm not gonna get that either anytime soon. The only one that seems to be still insured is Star Wars not Fallen Order, but Survivor. That's the only one that seems like it's still going, it's still gonna come out, it's still kind of thing. For the rest of the Star Wars projects, they're gone. They're nowhere to be found. I wish we can find them somewhere, here, there, somewhere, kind of thing. But no, the Star Wars project seems to be like, first we got announced like, okay, EA, they're gone. The project for EA, that exclusive, is gone. That's also something. That's what I hate about Disney as well, kind of thing. It's like, if everything is in one pile, like, we got an EA inclusive kind of thing, they kind of thing, and then it's like, oh yeah, we have the exclusive, right, so towards it, like, here a few, there a few, area. If more got rights to it, we get more. We get more of that kind of thing. And with Marvel, it's also like, we have lots of more. We get lots of movies everywhere, kind of thing. But is it enough? Because they're all the same. They're all the same Star Wars, Marvel kind of thing. You don't see a newer version of it. Daredevil seems like it's gonna be a different version of thing, but you never know, because that's what I liked before Disney of at least when Disney give it a little bit out to other corporations like Netflix and Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, all those kind of thing. Iron Fist season 2, I love to that kind of thing. Jessica, always gonna love it from beginning to ending kind of thing. It's like those series are different than the other Marvel things. They feel different. They're darker. They have this other feel. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was also something different that I liked. I'm like, okay, I like this. I like kind of thing what they got. Like Gifted was also a fucking masterpiece. It's something different. It's superheroes. It's kind of thing, but it was different. It was so different than the Marvel stuff. It was still in a kind of thing. It was also different than X-Men, and X-Men was different than the Marvel kind of thing. I liked that. But now that Disney has all the kind of things, they're like, we have Marvel, we have X-Men again. So we're not planning on doing any X-Men in the next 5 years. So maybe a little bit tease there and tease there, but for the rest, we're staying our hands off the DC. We're gonna do that in 20, 40 years somewhere kind of thing. Then you're gonna see some big event kind of thing. That's what I hate about it kind of thing. You have to wait long times to see something really different, to see that play out in the Marvel. And Marvel is also like, I like the movies. They're not kind of thing. You get lots of Marvel in general. But then again, it's like you don't get a second of that because you have to watch that series to kind of thing. You have to watch that movie. Then it's like 2 movies every year of that. It's like, and they're all a little bit the same. You get that character and that character, but you have to wait 5 years for your character that you liked to continue to go on. You get all those kind of things. They're so far apart of the ones like Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, all in a few years kind of thing. The original ones. But then you get Marvel is like, now it's like, okay, we got Spider-Man, he's done. If you want to rewatch it, that's the thing about the original Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man. If you want to rewatch it, it's like 2 movies, 3 movies. It doesn't take long. If you want to rewatch Marvel, yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of a long fucking time. Certainly, if you forgot most of the movies, then you have to watch Captain America. You have to Captain America. You have to watch Iron Man 1, 2, 3. You have to watch all those to get to Spider-Man 1. Like the MCU, you have to watch so much. Certainly if you want to get somebody into Marvel, it's like, they're gonna be lost if they fucking watch No Way Home kind of thing. They're gonna be lost even if they watch Spider-Man alone. They have to watch so many other things to get this. And that's what I hate about Marvel kind of thing. But I'm getting on a loop from that kind of thing. I'm getting very much a rant that you should not obey because this is about Star Wars. The universe that Star Wars creates is like not that big yet. We have 6 movies, 7, 8, 9 movies, kind of thing. 9 movies, but they're very much spread out, kind of thing, because the first 3, then 3, then we got the other thing. While the latest were not that good, but I also think like, when I'm fair, honest to myself, if I'm being honest to myself, I like them, but I don't really love them. Neither of the I love the universe it is in. I like knowing about the lore about the universe. I like the Clone Wars cartoons more than the movies, but then again I'm like, oh, so like, can I watch it again? I have a little bit of trouble in watching it again. I like it, but also like I got a little bit bored. The Mandalorian is like the only series I love to that, and I also feel like you don't get lost in that manner. You can just watch The Mandalorian. Sure, there are some Easter eggs when you see it from the point of view of the Mandalorian, and The Mandalorian feels like so well done for the whole family, but also so good and kind of thing. It's a lonely cowboy kind of thing, a western kind with a kid. It's good done. It feels like really well done in a Mandalorian. I want a Mandalorian a game. Like, you don't have to be the Mandalorian from the Mandalorian show. No. You can be an other Mandalorian. You can be a Mandalorian longer after the thing, Mandalorian before this whole shebang kind of happened. But a real warrior. That's what I like about the Mandalorians. I hated what they did in the cartoon version kind of thing, because those Mandalorians were, well, they were no warriors, they were peaceful. And that was not a true Mandalorian. Mandalorians are warriors. Doesn't matter for the good, the bad, the ugly, doesn't matter. They're warriors. They always want to fight. They want to go die fighting. They want to kind of thing. They do this fighting. Like, I love that about the Mandalorians. That's what I honestly like. Oh, no matter how much they kind of thing, they keep on fighting. They keep on protecting kind of thing. Sure, they got the dark side, and sure, they're a little bit kind of thing, but they have also honor. They have rules. They have kind of things that they keep on making. When you break those rules, then I'm like, oh yeah, like the Mandalorian, Mando kind of thing. He's like, he breaks some rules, but that's his cult of Mandalorian. There's still honesty. There's still other rules. He's still figuring himself out as a Mandalorian. What does that mean to be a Mandalorian? Kind of thing. I think the biggest that it means is you have to be a warrior. You have to fight, kind of thing. You have to honor some of the rules. Not all of the rules, like the helmet off. That's just like a cult version of the Mandalorians, not the actual Mandalorian. You don't have to be born on Mandalore, because the original Mandalorians were actually alien creatures, so doesn't matter. Also, you just have to be in the style, the armor, the kind of thing, the culture behind it. That's kind of thing that Mandalorians kind of are. Like all people that's warrior, trying to fight in life kind of thing, trying to stay alive, trying to fight, be warriors, always be strong, to keep on training. That's what Mandalorians are, and I would love to have a game of that, of the Mandalorians. Like, you have a warrior trying to fight your way into the galaxy. You're not that overpowered as Force, but it would be cool if he ever gets to a Jedi kind of thing, you fight a Jedi. It would be cool for being a Mandalorian and have all that armor that you can have as a Mandalorian. I've seen that in the Old Republic kind of thing, but that's a cool game, but so fucking long freaking game. Hard, and you have to go from that place to that place to that place. It's longer roads kind of thing. I want a more other version of that Mandalorian and a story kind of thing. Anyway, that's just my kind of thing. Also, after level 50, every story seems the same, and that's the only thing that sucked. The story is still good and everything, but it's like, if you played it once with one character, you played it already. Anyway, so yeah, that's my kind of thing. I'm just afraid because of this that we're never gonna see a Mandalorian game at all. I want to see the Mandalorian game. I want to see the Sith more kind of thing. The Jedi, we have so much of it too, because they're the good guys. They are in the light. You don't know what a real Jedi is, because first the Jedis were this, then the Jedis were that, then the Jedis killed for some reason, but they couldn't, but somehow they still can. It's like, they even don't stay on the code, because kind of thing. That's what I hate. It's like a great Jedi, I get it. Like a great Jedi kind of kills when it's necessary, kind of thing. But a good Jedi should not kill. They don't never kill. But somehow Miss Windu has killed. Or Anakin Skywalker has killed, kind of thing. They stayed in the kind of thing. They never got forced out of it. Somehow they stayed in. Doesn't make any sense, but it happens anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Could tell more, but I don't want to go farther because kind of thing. Just that I hope it still comes out. I hope we someday have a Mandalorian review. I'm gonna have a tattoo of it here, kind of thing. I want a tattoo of the Mandalorian logo. I really enjoy them. They're my favorite kind of thing. The warrior spirit they have, the warrior kind of kill. Certainly from the Mandalorian. I hope third season really gets good in Mandalore kind of thing and doesn't get kind of thing. Because the Mandalorians are really my favorite kind of thing. The Sith and the Mandalorians are like these two fighting in my head, like who is better, do I like better. I like the cult kind of thing, but Sith do also betray each other, and I didn't like the rule of two, but I like this army of Sith kind of thing, that they fight each other for supremacy. Mostly they keep on the kind of thing, they have this council, the council kind of thing, and the council always sticks on, and then you have the Dragon Masters kind of thing. You have this cool lore, like this big giant lore from the Old Republic. That's so cool. And so expensive and so much, and then you have the Eternal Emperor and Emperor kind of thing, and all that. I like this kind of thing, the fighting, then fighting. You see this great kind of thing, somebody doing good, but they only doing good for themselves. They're still sits like, I love that kind of thing. The rule of two destroyed all that and made them more simple of two kind of things, and you never see them really fighting each other. You see, that's what I also like about the Inquisitors. The Inquisitors are the ones that's like giving this little bit of an army of the Siths. But the Inquisitors are really cool if they're done right, what they weren't on Obi-Wan Kenobi thing. The Rave was so badly done. First she is a murderous psychopath, then it seems she has humanity and just wants vengeance and somehow gets redeemed, even though she was a murderous psychopath in the first episode. She will cut your fucking arms off, and now we're all like, no, she can be good. It's like, either choose a side that she is struggling with it, or is not struggling with it. Choose the fucking side. But besides that, I think Raven is so cool, and would have loved to see it kind of thing. Being a remake kind of thing, a remake coming to life, but apparently we're not getting that anytime soon. If we get it in 2015, means 2-3 years, so I'm gonna be in my very 30s, 34, 35, but then that'll be, for man, I'll be old. For people that are like 18, this is like, hey, we got this one. By the time I fucking die, the Lord is, they're gonna be games still gonna be counted on my 2 hands maximum that came out from this time forward. Anyway, so yes, this is pretty much my thoughts about the Star Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic, the cancellation that we never gonna see the other game. I wanted to give my thoughts about it and my whole freaking rant about it, what I think about it. I hope it was interesting. I feel like it was pretty interesting. I have done some worst videos. I have looked at worse, but I take it right now. It was really gone good. That's just my fucking opinion about all of this. I hope you fucking like it. I know. Maybe I'm a little bit annoying. Maybe I'm not. But I hope you enjoyed this fucking video. I hope you fucking did. I hope to see you fucking guys in your fucking next video. Again, fucking time. That's a lot of fucks I was giving. Bye bye.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.